No changes for us, and I expect them to do what they do every night: is work. They're physical. They play 4 lines, 6D, and they come at you in waves. So the other day, it's no different. It's a great test for our group to see what the best teams in the league do. We see them every night. And Montreal's going to turn it up one more gear here tonight, and we have to be ready.
Thank you. We'll go to Bruce Garriock at Post Media.
Hey, DJ, just a couple things. What was your evaluation of Brant's first game?
Well, very good. I think he's skating better than he did a year ago. He's come back in significantly better shape. He's more confident, and that's what age does. He's had a taste of the NHL already, and that's part of the process of, you play in the NHL, you go back down until you're ready, and then, at this point, it looks like he's ready, and that's one game, but, he's making plays back there. He's skating really well. He broke us out, and it's something we desperately needed here throughout the early going.
Do you think, DJ, he got some confidence from being able to play in Switzerland as well in that first half?
Probably, for sure, and not only that, had success doing it. I mean, confidence is everything in the world, whether it's playing in the American League or the NHL, and that's a lot of times why guys go down to the American League, is to get their confidence back, to have the puck and to make plays. And over in Switzerland, he was skating with the puck, he was making plays, he scored big goals, and confidence is such a huge part of this game, and certainly he has it, and it's a great thing when you do.
And another guy, I just wanted to ask you about another guy, I think, who has turned some heads is Artem Zub, and he just seems to do things the simple way. Is that fair?
Yeah, and he skates a lot better, I think, than anyone thought, maybe coming over. It's tough when you watch on tape, for us anyways as a coaching staff, being that he played over in the KHL last year and all I got to see was tape, and then all you get to see is a practice against each other. So there's such thing as gamers, and some guys are good practice players, and then the game come and they're just okay, and then there's other guys, he's not flashy, and then to me he's a gamer. When the game's on, he's just so much more competitive, and he doesn't give you an inch out there.
Ian Mendez, The Athletic.
Morning, DJ. Two questions for you. When Tim Stützle plays like he did on Thursday night, and you talked about being confident putting him out in any situation, do you start to think about maybe giving him some reps at center for kind of seeing what he could do?
Well, I mean, that's a discussion we'll have with him and over time here. But one of the things you can't do with young kids is overwhelm them either. I mean, he's having great success right now on the wing, on the power play. He's learning all the systems. Now to overload him this early with a whole bunch of new responsibilities and to play against the NHL's best in Matthews. Today you got Deneau and Suzuki and the boys, but then you've got Pettersson. That's a whole new challenge in itself. Not to say that he's not going to play center, because that's our plan down the road. But we want to continue to make sure that he has success in everything he does, and he's in the right spot when it's time to do it. But certainly it looks to me like he could do it. It's just a matter of time.
And my second question for you would just be if you could kind of evaluate Evgeny Dadonov's game, and I know you've tried to move him around, try to find him a spot where he feels comfortable. How would you evaluate his game as it stands right now?
Well, I'd say it's fair to say he's probably squeezing it a bit. I mean, he played with Barkov, who's as good a 200-foot centerman as there is, and that's the difference between guys that are established in the league and guys that right now are just cutting their teeth in the NHL and the guys he's playing with. So, and that's where I think where you get into a guy like Stützle. Can he carry the puck 200 feet? And it looks like he can, and that'll happen probably in time. But Daddy's just got to, simplify it a little bit and maybe get some bounces too. I mean, on the power play, he's had some great looks, and it's hit some sticks and hit some shin pads, and he's a streaky guy. He gets 25 to 30 goals a year. If he gets a couple bounces and it goes his way, we're looking at something different. So he's been good. He works hard in practice. He's been a great teammate. And it's a lot for some of these guys. Their families aren't over here. It's a different year than any other year, and I'm just hoping he gets a bounce and gets going.
Olivier Laurent, Le Press.
Hey DJ, how important would be a second consecutive win today for the confidence you're trying to build within your team?
Well, it's not so much that we want to win every single game, but it's how we play. And if we play as a team and we track and we work and we break out together and we do all the things we have to do that allowed us to win the other day, whether you win or lose, with this group, is going to instill confidence. I mean, the win is great for the guys to celebrate, and we're going to do everything in our power to win here today. But as long as we're doing it right every day, and if we do it right, more times than not, you're going to win.
For the final one this morning, we'll circle back to Bruce Garriock.
Hey DJ, I just wanted to see if you had an update. Forgot to ask earlier on Christian Milan.
Yeah, he skated today, skated really hard today, so he's close. He'll practice with us tomorrow, and we'll see how he looks. But he's way closer, certainly, than he was the other day, so he's getting better. It's just a matter, we'll see him against, in battle drills tomorrow and see where he's at for the following game.